Hey everybody. This is Erica again. Um, by the way, if anybody has any names or something, like a name tag or whatever you want to call it, that's more out there, I guess, rather than my name, then let me know and I'll consider it. Um, there may or may not be a duplicated video sort of this. Um, my Wi-Fi did some weird thing and it it failed to post the previous video. So everything I said in the video I tried to do before this, I'm gonna re-say. I don't remember exactly what all I said, but I do remember that I did say that around 8 o'clock this morning I got a call from my mother, and the dog that I grew up with had passed away. Yeah, so she passed away. She was a pit bull. She was my best friend, my best fucking friend in the whole wide world. My best friend. And she developed a heart murmur, or whatever, heart murmur, whatever. Whatever those things are called, she developed one. She was retaining water. Um, this is all related to me, so I don't know exactly what happened. My ex stepfather had her, had her. Um, I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is that they took her to the vet yesterday, and and got the medicine. Spent like $300 on the medicine, I think, and got the medicine. And 6:30, she was still alive and doing okay. Um, and then an hour later, they found her and she was deceased. Um, I know I seem like I'm not upset, but that's because my motto for my son is he ain't doing nothing but getting older and smarter. And I can't let this affect how I'm parenting my son. That is the only reason I am not bawling my eyes out. I cried twice today, but may she rest in peace. Um, I don't know. It's one of those things to where you don't want to think about it because you can't believe it's real, but you know it is. You know what I mean? I got formula on my leg. But I would say I don't know what I'm gonna do, but obviously I'm gonna keep mothering my child. You know what I mean? And I'm devastated. I really honestly am. But on a good note, um on my previous video, my my very first video, somebody I believe her name was April. Shout out to you, by the way. And she had commented 14 questions for me to answer. Not like forcibly, but just ways to get my new videos out there and started and everything. And I'm gonna group those into four different videos. And sorry, that's my mom messaging me. I stutter, by the way. And so I'm probably gonna do about 3 or 4 videos a day, maybe more, simply because I don't have the equipment to, I guess, combine them all in the same video. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have the equipment to edit videos. I'm I just don't. I find homemade videos. I would rather watch homemade videos multiple times a day than all in one video and all have special effects and everything. You know what I mean? So all of my videos are gonna be absolute homemade. Probably no edits. There might be some music every now and then, but I don't know. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna answer the first four questions, and we will go from there. The very first question states, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, quite frankly, in 5 years, my son will be just about starting school, if not already. And I planned on being a stay-at-home mom until then. Um, so hopefully my husband still has a very good job that he has. And probably getting a job and or career of my own. So, we'll see. Do you want any more kids? If so, when? Son, lift the bottle up. Anyways, to be honest, I never wanted kids to begin with. Growing up, I always said I'm never gonna get married and never gonna have kids. Well, I got pregnant, and that was the best moment of my life. And honestly, due to how our age difference, we're gonna go ahead and start trying for more kids. And because I personally would rather have all my sleepless nights be back to back to back to back, rather than waiting a few years and having more sleepless nights. Like, I understand, like, my kid is well taken care of. He has everything he wants and needs. He really, honestly does. We have a pretty big house, you know what I mean? So, he's not hurting, and neither are we. So, it's not like, and honestly, I'm probably gonna go into cloth diapers with the next baby. So, yeah. So, well, to answer that question in short, we're gonna start having kids. Well, hold on. We're gonna start trying to make more kids pretty soon. Well, we've already been trying, but yeah. How did I meet my husband? Long story short, I moved in with somebody, started being their roommate, and they kept talking about Jeremy, 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 everything about Jeremy. And me just being a roommate, and just an 18-year-old roommate, whatever, they're just a friend. And then, first day I ever seen him, the guy I was roommating with, they're best friends. And, sorry guys, allergies. And I was at work. I closed, so I was there till probably about 9:30 or 10, I think. The first time I ever seen him and his friend, he was sitting on the hood of his car, and his friend, my roommate, was standing next to him, and his roommate goes, "This is Jeremy. He came and brought me to pick you up because my car ran out of gas." Okay, cool, whatever. Right then was all it took. I was on my phone, because I was nervous, and he had a girlfriend at the time, you know what I mean? And every now and then I ask him, what did you first think about me? You know, all those typical girlfriend wife questions, you know? And he was like, or right then he said something about I have beautiful eyes or something like that. And I was like, how'd you even see my eyes? You never looked me in the eyes. And he was like, I have a rear view mirror, you know, and I had my phone like right here, you know, on it, so it's kind of like reflecting, you know what I mean? So, second night we known each other was when I got pregnant, and we were drunk. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, and he wasn't even supposed to have kids, so we had a miracle baby. Last question of the video, and then I'll post probably about 3 more videos. What are your hobbies? Son, what are your hobbies? I don't really have any, to be honest. I like coloring, because right now what I'm doing is I have my son's name in bold letters. I'm missing his second name. He has 4 names. 2 first, 1 middle, and 1 last. So I'm using my mother's paint pens, and I'm coloring the wood. I don't like that. That was gold. I thought I would like it, but I don't like the lines you can see in these. You don't see any lines. So, yeah. I'll probably be posting a video at the 3 main times of the day after I wake up. Around lunchtime, and depending on when my husband comes home, about 3 or 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of here and clean house. And I will post another video. My son is falling asleep while eating. And as y'all can probably tell, my house is a bit of a mess. It's a mess. And it's a mess in there. And in there. And then, not to mention, I gotta go outside and rake and wash rugs. And it's a mess in here, which is my bedroom. So, I'll probably be on here in a couple hours, or a few, or whatever. Those are kind of ugly wallpaper. It's gross. Anyways, I'm gonna go lay my son down for a nap. And I'm gonna bust my butt cleaning the house for my husband. I will post in a few. You can't see it, it's bad lighting. There we go. I'll post again in a few.